Ladies and gentlemen, how perfect is this? We've got the Soviet tanks on the new map, Stalingrad. This is beautiful. Like, I remember hearing all the stories about them fighting over the tractor factories in Stalingrad. Now we get to see them. But I mean, if you think about it, tractor factories, automotive factories, like, you're like, why are they fighting over tractors? But like, the Americans had automobile factories that produced their tanks. The Russians had tractor factories, so it's like this is where like shit got done, man. Oh my god, there's actual tractors. You are shitting me. Dude, this is the new tier 7. This is it. Tier 7 tanks confirmed. Got a screenshot of that. Put that on the old Reddit. What are you looking at, bro? Some dead Russian tanks. But yeah, we're looking at the PT-76, which I have no idea what it stood for. Stand for? My English is as bad as the working condition of that tank right now. But oh man, this should be a really fun little like close quarters map, but then also have those rage-inducing moments where someone shoots you through like 8 windows and you didn't see him, and you're like, you fucking tits, and then you shoot through a wall, but it doesn't work. Wait. Is it destructible yet? I think Berlin is, yeah. Doesn't look destructible to me. But anyway, so beautiful new map, nice and snowy. A good selection for that snow camouflage you got. But the PT-76, oh shit. Maybe he won't see me. But yeah, so the PT-76, we do have fin stabilized heat rounds. Shit! We hit him right in the tracks, right where it hurts the most. Haha, terrible shot. But it looks like there's 3 capture points evenly spread out if you look in the minimap. Like right here, you've got Charlie, which is very difficult to see, Bravo, and Alpha. They're gonna need to change those colors, cause I mean that's crazy, you know. But let's talk amphibious tanks, right? Do you want them in the game? That'll be the first comment, or the first request for, you know, feedback. The second is obviously which vehicles do you want to see next that I have not already covered on the dev server. Leave that in the comments. But let's talk about amphibious tanks. There's all kinds of different versions. Harry, are you drunk again? Jawohl, Herr Klein, I've been drinking the schnapps. So Harry's hammered Harry going on right over there. Oh yeah, we want. There's freaking Tiger 2s out there. IS-2 killing my little baby. The M41A1 used to be the biggest light tank, but now we've got a tier 5 T-92, which I've already made a video on, and that'll be in the video description below, so you can check that out. Now, we're kind of just wanting to joyride, but like, we're gonna run into people who want to shoot us, so that is a possibility. Like this guy. Please don't. Please. Pew! Target on. Wow, we actually hit him. Can we fit? Of course we can fit. We're Russian. And so what we do. So let's head on over to Charlie and meet our good friend Max, the Panzer III driver. But yeah, I would love amphibious tanks to be in the game. It's kind of interesting to a point. It's almost a shame that War Thunder is a free-to-play game because it changes everything. Right? Would it be better to just have DLC and then do more like it's realistic. It's more realistic than, you know, a World of Tanks. World of Tanks is more, I would say, balanced and competitive. But like, I think War Thunder has been out enough, long enough maybe, and people have grinded enough, or maybe I don't know how to incentivize like a grindy system that. Oh, I'm capturing. Yeah, because look at it. The circle could obviously use a different change of color. That would be nice. But I do like this map. We're gonna get in the ocean in a minute, and we're gonna go swimming. And we're gonna put this little amphibious tank to the test. It's not very fast, and it's not very well armored because it had to float. It was amphibious. So we did get to see the tractors. And we are going to get to see this thing attempt to float, so that should be pretty fun. We are getting... Oh, Kimmy. Let's see, what's his name? He just shot us. Kimmy, wanna go swim with me? No shoot? Let's see if he does it. We're getting charged by a tiger too. Alright, we did our best. Let's see what happens. Don't shoot me, you son of an ass. Don't worry though, we're going swimming. He can't stop us no matter who he is. Ryan, don't look at us. So we gotta go swimming. We gotta make it. Don't shoot me. Oh my god! Burritos! You guys are truly lame. Truly, truly lame. Dude, these guys blow. These guys like... Those guys are the reason that there's winter in Russia, man. You know, it's guys like that. That's why we can't have nice things. Like this building. This building's gone now. Let's see. So, we didn't get to see it. We're gonna test it. Fear thee not, ladies and gentlemen. We will, in fact, test it. But you know what? Stalingrad is looking rather nice. We got too many tryhards on this dev server, man. But I wonder. We got artillery. We got artillery and rockets. Maybe we can artillery them. I wonder. This is going to be a very interesting map to fight over because there's nothing really like it. This is not the vehicle to use in, I don't think, really close quarters. This would be really fun for tier 1s. I don't know, I love tier 1s. Holy tits! The metal beams are attacking. But this is our last life. It's only a T-60 chassis. Vladimir. Hello, Vladimir. Why are you driving enemy tank? Because they overran our tractor factories, you idiot. We can't produce T-34s till we recover them. Ah, standard operating procedure, really. But amphibious tanks, like think about it. Like a mouse tank was probably gonna have a schnorkel. The big tigers, the big German tanks were gonna be given schnorkels so that if they came across a bridge that they couldn't cross because physically it would collapse, they could just travel through the ocean, through the river, through the water themselves. The Japanese, which at some point I would imagine we're gonna get Japanese armor, had a lot of really cool amphibious looking tanks. Like they looked cool and they would be really good tier 1s, but imagine like, you know, but what I was saying is like War Thunder's gonna have ships at some point, right? Oh god, is that a Stuki? Very close. Hopefully none of them look at me and I can just rocket them. Yes, follow Tetsuo into glorious battle. But I would be a fan. Yeah. There we go. BM-8-24, Pedro, die! Oh shit. Point blank. Huh. Was not nearly what I thought would happen. I thought we would wreck these things. Probably gonna get shot by the tryhards. But anyway. So yeah, like amphibious tanks. Hell yeah, man. I'm all for them. You stay there. I'll be right here. What the shit? Samuel! You son of a tit! Alright, we gotta test this for sure. To see if we can swim. I mean we can't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause it'll be funny. It's funny to me. Plus we'll get a joyride. I totally forgot that Stalingrad map was in here. So we're gonna custom battle. Create session. Stalingrad. U passage. Is that new? Is that new? I don't know. Man, I remember playing that map in arcade. And it wasn't called U. Alright, what is it? What am I looking for? Stalingrad. Defending Stalingrad? That is not it. It would be tank map. Yes? Yes. Ground strike. Tank battle. Stalingrad. Advance to the Rhine? What? We'll have to do that in another video. Because right now, password, Days Nuts. Applied. Applied. Ready. Start. Do we have bots in there? Or else this will be the fastest tits I've ever done. Bots, bots, bots. Include bots? Yes. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going swimming, boys and girls. But, I mean, Japanese tanks, I think it would be great if they were amphibious because they're going to need some kind of advantage, I think. But then, like, if you just think about the big battles that you could have, what I was alluding to before I got wrecked is, yeah, nice drive to the sea. Sherman's ride to the ocean, this time in an amphibious Russian tank. But, like, imagine an event, like giant events. I think that's what War Thunder could really do to make it a unique, like have, I don't know, once a week maybe. Make them somewhat frequent but also somewhat rare so that you've got time to work up to. Like, okay, on Monday we announced we're going to have a D-Day invasion, right? And it's going to be an event. It's not going to be a true battle. It's going to be an event. Something to partake in that is epic. Something that is awesome. That would be very wunderbar, no? And so then you've got like amphibious Shermans. And you're like, okay, well, I've got my Sherman, but I know I need to upgrade a little bit, so I have the option to use like a snorkel or like those weird like canvas tarpish looking bags that they, you know, just stuff like that. But then all of a sudden you're in a tank and there's someone in a, like a player controlled cruiser. I mean, this is really getting ornate. I know it's outlandish, it's over the top, but this is the stuff I think about. Like, don't you wish we could do stuff like that? So he's like bombarding and you're like approaching and then all like in the water and people are like shooting at you and planes are strafing and then you make it to the beach and then you're just like, hey man, that was freaking awesome, and now we gotta fight through the forest against like some Japanese tanks that are well camouflaged, or like, you know, obviously if that was like Pacific. What are you guys doing? What are they doing here? KV-1's very dead. Alright, but we just had to test this because the amphibious tank is not amphibious yet. But I gotta see it myself. I gotta see it for myself. So there's some nice little tank porn for you. But it doesn't have an auto-loading 76. Or, I don't know, I just thought it would. Actually, it's relatively fast. I mean, it doesn't have to be like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, maybe that is a lot faster than the normal 76. Look out. See? In free-to-play mode, I'd be able to swim over there with an amphibious tank. Goodbye, Vladimir. You can't catch me now. Woo! You will drown. Look at that. It's a submarine. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was the PT-76, the BM-8-24. Oh, you want to see something crazy? 5,000 kilo bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Death Star. And this is the best plane in the game, the Po-2. So, you know what? Fuck it. We're showing it off. We're showing off the Death Star. Alright, we're gonna drop a 5,000 kilo bomb. I tested this earlier. Where's the city? Alpha Bravo Charlie? Can we see where it is? Oh wow, it's way over there. No, that's my bombing reticle. Or not my bombing reticle, my flying reticle. Oh, there it is. Right below me. We just dropped it randomly. We're gonna kind of slowly fall to the ground, but look at this. This is what a 5,000 kilo bomb looks like, but I'm pretty sure it's not properly in the game. That is not all that unusual on the dev server. this thing also has the tendency to be very inaccurate. I dropped it over the ground and it looks like it's gonna hit in the water. So isn't that cool? Alright, well, you know, there's that. Let's dive. We've got a minute before our bomb catches up. This is arcade, so we're not gonna like break our wings like that one funny custom battle where I thought I was getting rocketed. Minus G's. But what's cool about this plane is you've got these two gunners under the kind of wheels and engines right there, rocking 12.7s. And then you've got two 20s, a 20 right there in the tail section, a 20 in the dorsal turret, and then you've got a twin 7.62 turret in the nose. So it's kind of a rather unique looking plane. I mean, I think this might be the new Death Star. I know that the G8N does have, what do you call it? God, this thing's squirrely. But I mean, it's a 4-engine bomber plummeting to the earth in arcade mode, so it's gonna be. Let's use flaps. 5 seconds. Stay on target. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, shit. Well, let's just see what happens. Look at that. That would like blow up everything in the area. Oh my god, it did. I killed Luke and I killed a dummy. We're gonna try this one more time. Try to be a little more accurate. We're gonna fly around. But yeah, so let me know which tank and which plane you want to see most on the dev server in the comments below so that I can cover it as soon as possible. Free-to-play mode, where there's just like a giant persistent battle, and I could drive my BT-7 from that side, fighting all the way over to that side. The whole world. It's like open world MMO. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's possible, but I'd love to see it. Amphibious tanks. You drive over the rivers, man, and then all of a sudden there's like a PT boat, and he's like, dude, you ain't supposed to be here, and you get wrecked. What are you doing, plane? That's not what I pressed. This thing's funny. This is a really interesting plane. Alright, so we're gonna lose some speed here and try to, you know what, we're gonna try to hit, what is that, 2 or 3 tanks back there? 2, 3. Harry, Vladimir, and Jun. We're gonna bomb them. Increase speed. Oh, we've got some artifacting going on. Or is that snow? Let's see how this does. Oh god. Wow. What? I don't understand what just happened there. Harry, you know what? We gotta try it again. I'm gonna try it again. I don't even care. Harry's gotta die. He watched me swim into that river and he's like, heh heh heh. Hopefully we have the time. But I'm a big fan. I believe that amphibious tanks should be added in the game. I would like to see bigger events instead of like this be like, you know, a free-to-play, like, okay, let's grind and get all that stuff. Like, that's what you do, but you do it for these, like, special events. They'd be like a giant raid in an MMORPG or something like that. But instead, it's like you feel like you're a part of World War II. Like, just a little moment, you know? Mr. Luigi in a light tank. 30 seconds. We should have upgraded the crew. But we didn't because we don't have the press account right now. Gaijin did get rid of press accounts, which I think is a little weird because it's common practice in the gaming industry. We're not going to get this bomb off. But I didn't have to sign a contract or anything like that. So there's that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the 5,000 kilo bomb I think is like a placeholder right now. Mission failed! You failed! Drop the bomb. Anyway, so that, I think, is the new Death Star, and it does have the biggest bomb in the game right now, although the bomb doesn't really act like it at this point. Everything's subject to change on the dev server, and it probably will. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know which plane and tank you want to see played next, what you're looking forward to most in patch 1.53, other than the British tanks. I mean, call me biased, but hey. And then I thank you guys for watching. Pull the trigger on the like button, share the video with a friend, and I'll see you guys soon.